everyone. My name is Misty. Welcome to Cinder and Soul Tarot. I'm going to be doing your Leo season readings for July 22nd through August 23rd. Everybody, I'm so excited that it is Leo season, finally. Cancer season was rough. It was an emotional roller coaster. We had retrogrades, we had eclipses. Some of that stuff's still going on. But this Leo sun is going to help us break out of that and move forward. It's a great time to go after your passions. Have some fun. Find that childlike innocence. Get in touch with your inner child. Just a reminder, these are all general readings. They're not going to resonate with everyone. Watch your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, and Venus for more information. All the details and information that you need will be in the description box. And if you enjoy your video or videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Have a great and fun Leo season. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your Leo season reading. Our fellow fire sign, Leo, going to move us into the next half of the year. The ruling planet of the sun, which is amazing energy for us. I know that the fire signs have been really feeling stuck the first part of this year, and I think it's definitely going to be a great time for us to use this Leo energy to move forward. Sagittarius, this will be a general reading, so it can apply to work, love life, finances, home life, any of those things. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, wherever it applies for you. Might not resonate with each and every one of you, and that's all right. I'm going to shuffle for a minute and then we'll get this going. This is for Sagittarius for July 22nd through August 23rd, Leo season. Universe, what do we have for our beautiful Sagittarius gypsy souls today? The true wanderers of astrology. Universe, what do we have for Sagittarius for July 22nd through August 23rd for Leo season 2019? What do we have, Universe? Fill in one more shuffle. Perfect. I'm going to do a cut and then we'll get into this reading. That was interesting. I'm going to take this card because I want it totally talking to me. All right. Bonus card from the universe, Sagittarius. See what we have here. Ah, the Hanging Man. Not a good way for the Sagittarius to feel. Patience, no movement, ew. Crossed by the Two of Wands and the supporting energies. Nice. We're going to break out of this. That's beautiful. Two of Pentacles here, two twos, some balance. This card is the energy that's moving into the past. Ah, present energy. Got that Five of Pentacles energy in the present, feeling left out in the cold. And our challenges bring us the Nine of Swords, that anxiety card. Future is a Hermit. Ooh, taking a time out for ourselves. That's really a good idea. Four of Cups. Almost every other reading I've done today for every other sign has pulled this in some position or another. Very interesting. I think we're all fed up with the first 6 months of this year. The eclipses, the retrogrades, the slow energy. It's like walking in mud is what I've been saying. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. This is in the position of self. We'll get there. Energy coming from the outside is the Five of Swords. Hopes and fears, the Seven of Pentacles. What's our outcome card? We've got the Two of Swords. We have 3 twos, Sagittarius. That tells me that we're looking for some balance, making some decisions. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the beautiful and amazing Star card. Okay? Card of Aquarius, the card of hope and optimism, the card that tells us that we have a guiding light, that we're on the right path, to listen to our higher powers, our angels, the universe, Mother Nature, whatever you believe in, follow your higher power and know that it's there. That's the most important thing. This can also be about wishes being granted, things coming in. Don't give up hope. Let's see what our extra card is. The Emperor. So the Star relates to the sign of Aquarius. The Emperor relates to your fellow fire sign Aries, right? More than that, it's about building empires. He's got everything. He knows how to build empires. He knows how to rule. He knows how to lead. He knows how to make decisions. And I think for this reading, making decisions is really important. And I think that's where this energy is coming in. With the Star, like I said, you've got that hope. You've got that optimism. There's no reason to fear what's coming or fear making the decisions. But I know that sometimes for Sagittarius, you want so many things at one time. Making a decision can be hard. And it leaves you feeling like this. The Hangman, right? Or the Hanging Man, as it's called in this deck. The thing we have to remember about the Hanging Man is sometimes we need this time out. We need to look at things in a different way, from a different perspective, so we can get a clear picture of what's actually happening. Instead of rushing into decisions and making choices, we're going to take a breather. We're going to take a minute and really look at what's going on. Because once we do that, we're going to be able to pick a new path, which is what the Two of Wands represents. I feel like you've been waiting for a while to do this, and as I said, Sagittarius don't do good with waiting. They like to do things. So Two of Wands, picking a new path coming up. There's going to be a decision to be made here. I'm sure you'd like to take both of these paths. They both are probably look like fun to you. You know, as a Sagittarius, you'll probably go down one, do that, come back, and go down the other. But for right now, you can only pick one. Okay? I think you're taking the time to make a smart choice here. To make the choice that's right for you. And another thing I'll say, when I see the Star and the Two of Wands together, know that you're being divinely guided to go down the right path for you. Two of Pentacles moving into the past. So past energies linger. They lay the foundation for all the other stuff that's going on. Two of Pentacles is about balance. He's a juggler. He's got both of his hands full, but he's still creating a rainbow in between his two pentacles. You know, pentacles speak of things we can touch and hold, see, feel, money, earthly aspects. This card's really about balancing your money and your work lifetime. I think that's really important for Sagittarius. They have to feel like they have a full life outside of work as well as at work. They have to have some adventure or they really just go numb, which is where this card is coming in the position itself. You have to feel like you have some adventure in life. You truly are a gypsy soul. And so I feel like you've kind of figured that out here since this energy is moving into the past. You know, maybe you've had to say to work or to your family, either way, I need more of a balance. I need to spend more time here so I can accomplish this. Or I need to spend less time at work so I have more time with my family. Or I need to spend less time doing this thing so I have more time for myself. Moving into the present, we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, as an overall feeling in the tarot, is about feeling poorly. It can be about feeling left out in the cold. You think you have no help or nowhere to turn. But that's not true. There's possible church windows behind them. They could really go into the church for help. Sometimes it's about as much as just saying, I need help. Really verbalizing that, seeing if there's somebody around that can help you so you don't have to feel left out in the cold. But I have a feeling that right now, for whatever reason, whether it's in a relationship or it has to do with work or family, that really you're just feeling left out in the cold. You might have told them that you needed more time to yourself and they didn't take it well, and they're just like, well, you can have all the time you want for yourself. Then, maybe it was an overreaction on somebody's part. And that's just one example. But there's many ways that this could work. But you're not feeling great about it, and it shows again in the challenges position because we have the Nine of Swords. This is the card of anxiety. It's those thoughts that keep us awake at night. It causes us to struggle because we can't quiet our mind. It's like a flock of birds is in there just messing around all the time, talking, telling us things, right? And if we're feeling left out in the cold, somebody's hurt us that way, it's not a surprise to see this card show up in our challenges position, because how do we quiet our thoughts whenever we're feeling so sad? Well, in the future you have the Hermit. And what this tells me is that you're going to have to rely on yourself. You have all the knowledge within you that you need. Maybe it's time to be on your own, to take a time out for yourself, so you can really find what you're seeking. With the Hanged Man here and the Hermit, looking at things in a new way, and maybe realizing that your new path, you're going to have to walk it alone, And maybe that's the whole situation here. You wanted somebody to go with you on an adventure, and they said, no, I'm not doing that. You're going to feel left out on the cold, but you can do it by yourself. Don't let your thoughts get the better of you. Whatever it is, whatever this new adventure might be that you have in mind, traveling, a new job, starting a new business, starting a new relationship, it's a decision you're going to have to come to on your own, and you're going to have to find the answer by yourself. And that can be scary. That can definitely leave us feeling alone. But you have all the power you need to do that. Just understand that. And you'll come to it. It's really important that you walk through this part of your situation. And don't forget, while you're walking and it's feeling bad, you're feeling poorly, that you're being divinely guided. In the Self position, we have the Four of Cups. This is the card of indifference. And like I was saying, so many other signs have had this card in their reading, and I really think that has to do with all the stuff that's been going on in the first part of this year. Really just so tired. We're exhausted. The thing about this card being in your Self position, Sagittarius, is that don't let yourself miss out on all these great things because you have anxiety, because you're feeling poorly. Allow yourself to shine your own light on what you want. You're being offered some wonderful things. There's a beautiful cup coming out of the heavens here. There's 3 full cups over here, and cups represent our emotions. Don't be indifferent to that. Don't shut yourself down because you feel bad. Don't shut yourself down because you're exhausted or you have anxiety or you can't get through it. Allow yourself to open up a little bit. Energy is coming from the outside. We have another 5. 5s catapult change whether we want it or not. They really do bring about change for us. 5 of Swords. And this energy coming in from the outside, this is about a victor in a battle. 2 other people are back here. They've lost the battle. and this person is 1. And since this is energy coming from the outside, and you have the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords, I'm going to say that somebody gets something that you want. And you're not going to be the winner. And it's going to push you into this feeling of, I'm left out in the cold. And you know what? That's fine. I just don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. But don't do that. Don't choose that. It's hard not to. And if you're going to be indifferent, only do it for a little while. And then get to where you're comfortable with, okay, that wasn't the right path for me because I'm being divinely guided. I really, really, really wanted it. But now, when I get here to the wise old hermit, I see that that would have been the worst thing in the world for me to have. So let the universe guide you. It really does have your back with this star card in the reading. In our hopes and fears, we have the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is all about harvest time. You planted a seed a long time ago, and now you're hoping it's time for harvest, right? You're hoping it's time that you're going to get what you deserve, and you're fearing that you won't. But with the 7 of Pentacles, it really is. It's time to, you know, maybe cash in some stocks that you bought a long time ago, or call in some favors from some friends. You know, if you're going to go traveling, couch surfing, like it's anything like that. You planted seeds, and now it's time to reap. So that brings us to our outcome, which is the 2 of Swords. Another 2, like I said, 2s represent balance and they represent choices. And with the 2 of Swords, this is a head or heart decision. It's a conflict between the heart and the mind. You know, swords always counsel us to use our logic, but here it's not the whole picture. We have to bring our heart and our mind into this. And it's really about taking a pause. And seeing this in a reading with the Hanged Man, it's really another reminder not to get too ahead of yourself. Give yourself time to make a decision. Weigh your options and really think about how you feel about something and what you're thinking about it, so you can come to a logical conclusion. And I drew a clarifier for the 2 of Swords here, and it is the Ace of Wands. What that tells me is that when you decide, when you take your time and you decide, and you feel comfortable to walk it on your own, after you let this anxiety go, it's a new beginning, a passionate new beginning. You know that Wands is that fire energy, Sagittarius. That's your energy. That's a new beginning. That's a yes. That's a go for it. You know? And that can be jobs. It can be art. It can be a relationship. It can be anything that you are passionate about. But with that Ace of Wands coming up with that 2 of Swords, you know, it's a hard decision. It's going to be a hard decision. And sometimes walking away or doing things on our own, making decisions for ourselves and being comfortable with being alone is a hard decision to make. But it's going to lead you to a really, really excellent place. Don't miss out though because you're being indifferent. Saying I don't care is easy, right? I don't care. I really don't care about it. You do. It's just that that's a protection we put in place. But it can lead us to miss out on a lot of things. And let this energy go. Whoever's, you know, somebody could be really putting that in your face. I won, you lost, ha ha ha. Look at me with my beautiful swords and you didn't get anything. Just remember, it's not your path. You're being divinely guided so you can get to your own new beginning. This was not meant for you, Sagittarius. Let's pull a final card here from my Oracle deck. What do we have for Sagittarius? Oracles, what do we have for Sag? Oh, there it is. That's what I was waiting for. Let's see what we've got, Sag. Field of Dreams. Oh, I love this card so much. So, Field of Dreams says, your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. This is a perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds. Look at that. Basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired, and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. That is such a perfect card for your reading, Sagittarius. I'm wishing you all the best for Leo season. I'll see you again mid-month next month. Bye-bye for now.